As we've all been going through the holiday season lately, it can be a very emotional time, often happy emotions. But Brandy Murray is here this morning. She's with Hickory Valley Retirement Community, and I'm going to kind of tap you on the shoulder to say, talk about the fun of life at Hickory Valley for sure, but often people who, as they get older, kind of can struggle during the holiday season. It can become overly sentimental and kind of lonely.
It does.
If you're living at a place like Hickory Valley, you don't ever have to be lonely again.
You don't. The holidays oftentimes for everybody, you know, a lot of times people struggle regardless of what stage of life that you're in, but especially our seniors, we see them struggle with their kids have grown up and moved away, and they don't see family as much, or maybe people have passed away, and they get really lonely at home by themselves. And at Hickory Valley, we constantly have something going on. We treat this just like it is at their own home, so every holiday is celebrated and special to us.
Yeah.
And we always have an influx of people and things going on.
You do always have something going on, so much so that when she sat down, I said, you know what, let's kind of stretch this thing out from the December time even into January, because there is something for everybody. So you were on no shortage of decorations over the Christmas season. You've had it.
No shortage of decorations. We have, I can't remember the exact number of trees, but we've had a lot of trees in our community for our tour of trees, where our vendors actually come in. So people like home health services and stuff, they've all decorated a tree, and we've opened it up to voting for the public, so people can come into our community, look at the trees, have some hot cocoa or some refreshments.
And with that event, you bring vendors too, right? And that way your residents can do a little shopping, or their families can come in and shop with them. Is that right?
That's our holiday. That was our holiday vendor. This vendor is our vendors that we use for, say, home
like
health
services
and things like that, so services. But that's
Gotcha.
great because they advertise on their tree who did it, and so that also opens up our residents to seeing what services are available to them outside of just what we offer.
Right, so you kind of bring the world to them.
Absolutely.
In a way. You are, though, very much taking the world out. You have a lot of community outreach service projects that you do. You have one coming up for the Chambliss Coat Drive.
Absolutely. So we did a Chambliss where we shopped for the kids. Our residents shopped, and we had a party, and we had the kids over, and they did.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful. And so they all got gifts off their list. And we are also in the middle of running a coat drive that goes through January 15th.
Nice.
And so that's gathering coats and socks and gloves and things for Chambliss House and Isaiah House.
I know that I never can get the exact ages right, but I know that you have some people who live with you there who are 100 and even sometimes older than 100.
Absolutely, 105.
105?
Yes, so we get up there. And you know, people oftentimes ask me when they come in, that they talk about mom or grandma has just unfortunately been declining at home, and they fear that that's going to continue when they get here. And oftentimes we see just the opposite happen. They get in there, they get their medicines regular, they get good nutritious food regular, and they get involved, and they suddenly have kind of a ignition of purpose and community again. And
I'm going to put you on the spot on the front for a minute, because I don't remember your story exactly, but I know that your background is not really in this line of work, and I think that's relevant because Hickory Valley spoke to you. There was a spark that you felt.
It did.
And I think that's relevant to point out to people.
I've been a paramedic for 26 years, and so I tell people, one of the great things is I've been in and out of all the communities around here, around this immediate area, and you see the best and sometimes the not so best of things. And Hickory Valley is one of those that every time you go in there, regardless of the moment that you go in, you can just see and feel how happy these residents are, that they're taken care of, that the staff, we have total buy-in to this, that this is their home. And we just really love all of them.
Well, and there's a genuineness in talking to you.
Very much.
And I'm sure people feel that when they do come in and take a tour. Because will you be the one often who's taking them around?
I am, unless I'm out for some reason or in the community for something. Typically people call and schedule a tour. They can just drop in as well.
And you know what? I will have you put your paramedic hat on for a second, because you've seen a lot of stuff
I have.
in those 26 years. the sense, just the feeling of being protected, I would think means a lot.
It does.
It's fearful sometimes to live at home by yourself.
It is, especially, you know, just all the things that go on every day in the community, or right now, even with winter time. Something as simple as they're having to go get groceries and drive roads that aren't in the best condition due to weather, or they're
Right.
having to go check their mailbox. That they have a sense of security with us. They know that we have nurses on staff, that we have teams that are very well trained and there to take care of them. And it's just a wonderful sense of security.
And just like home, they want you to enjoy it truly in your way. So on days where you want to get out and socialize and have fun with your friends, come on. And on days where you feel a bit more introverted, that is perfectly fine. So if you want to be a part of the coat drive, that's going on in January. See their beautiful lights that they still have up for the holidays. And thank you so much for sharing some time. Take a tour. HickoryValleyRetirement.com is the website, but call them 855-0508. Brandy's the one who will take you around.
Yep.